Hi, this is Kyle Mossman with the TLS team, and this is a quick video on how to prevent duplicate material from piling up in your courses, kind of semester over semester. So here we have a SOHAS 110 course from fall 2018. I'm in a test installation, so don't panic if this is your course. If we go to pages in this course, you can see this 2 hyphen here. It's how you know that there's duplicate work already in this course. So you can see that at some point content was stacked on top of content and things were duplicated, making this page just longer than it really needs to be. If all we did was import SOHAS 110 Fall 2018 on top of SOHAS 110 Spring 2019, all of that content would just be stacked again on top of it in your Spring 2019 course. So we saw this a lot with Blackboard. Faculty were just importing content on top of each other, just semester after semester, and eventually the course is just unwieldy. It's a mess. It's too big. And it can cause a lot of problems. So I'm going to cover some steps on how to take preventative measures from that occurring, because the content always stacks. Canvas doesn't know when you import from fall to spring that you don't want those extra copies, right? So it's not sentient AI. It doesn't have that ability. So you have to go in and do it manually. And so I'll talk about some strategies for doing it. So the first one is you could delete things that you know you already have in your old course in the new course. So now we're in the Spring 2019 course. We know that this Fall 2018 course has a homepage, right? So we don't need this homepage. So what you could do is go in and delete it. So you'll go to Pages, go to View All Pages, and you could actually just delete all of these things because you know they're in your Fall 2018 course. You actually have 2 copies of them in your Fall 2018 course. So to delete them, all you need to do, you see this homepage right here, come over here, edit. We can remove it as front page, probably have to do that first, and then delete it. Are you sure you want to delete this page? Yes. So you could come in here and you could delete everything. It's a little annoying. Canvas doesn't have a mass delete function like an email inbox, which I think would be a great feature. Anyway, so you could do that. So that's a first step. You come in here, delete these things. If you didn't want to come in here and delete all of these things, the next thing that you could do is choose not to import all of your content. So to do that, when you go to import your content, you'll go to Settings, Import Course Content, select Content Type, copy a Canvas course, search for a course. You'll search for your fall course or whatever previous semester course that you taught this. You'll have to find it on here, which is obviously very difficult, but I believe it is section 02, fall 2018. So here's the step. You will select specific content. This will allow you not to import every last page, assignment, quiz, discussion board, announcement from your fall course. You'll only select the specific content that you want imported. We will also select adjust events and due dates, which I guess I have to talk about now. If you want to shift the dates on all of your assignments, you can do that here. All you need to know is the start and end date of the previous semester and then input the current semester that this course is. So this class is Spring 2019. So if I click on Settings, I can find out Spring 2019. Doesn't look like they have it here for whatever reason. I bet if I go to Section and I go to Edit Section, I get it. January 14th, May 4th. So go to this, January 14th and May 4th. And then we'll need to go to fall 2018 to get that date, those dates, plural. So again, they're not in the course. If you click on section, click on the section that you're the teacher in. August 27th, December 15th. Go back. August 27th, December 15th. This will make Canvas move all those due dates for you to the best of its abilities, which will save you a lot of time. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it one by one. So yeah, it took a few seconds for me to get those due dates, but it's a lot less clicks than going through and changing the due date of every assignment in your entire course. So you will now select import. You select the specific content after clicking import. Great. Now we will select content. So certain things you know you already have, so that means you don't need them again, right? So if you don't want to delete them, this would be a way to go about doing that. So you probably want all of your assignments. They're obviously not going to be in your course shell. You obviously want all of your quizzes. They won't be in your course shell. Your discussions won't be in your course shell. Here under pages, this is where you can make those selections. So you know that this home page 2 is a copy, but you also know it was the one that you were using, because we can see here in the fall 2018 course that your page was titled homepage -2. So that will be this one with the information filled out. So yeah, so you could come in here. It looks like you have some personal things that you've created. Maybe these are the things you want to select. The thing is, you don't have to select every duplicate or even the old template stuff if you don't want it. So come in here. Announcements is another thing. Announcements will come over in an imported course, but they often are, date relevant, or they only matter because of the semester. Like you're like, oh, there's snow, class is canceled. Yeah, well, you probably don't need that in spring. So maybe you don't want to import your announcements. I think that makes sense. Your files is also something you can choose. So this is, every PDF, syllabi, everything that you shared will be in your files. If you don't select this, that stuff won't come over. So typically select that. All right. This is just a practice, so we'll move on. So go to home. Cool. So this should look like everything. You might have to make the modules again and drag the pages back out here. Go to pages. Yeah. See this? Front page, that kind of stuff. So looks like everything good came over. View all pages. And look, you'll have much less if you go through and select the specific content. This is your spring 2019 course. Look how little content there is. Let's go back to your fall 2018 course. And you have this long mess of duplicate content and just stuff that doesn't need to be here. So cool. That's really the tips and tricks to kind of mitigate duplicate content from stacking on each other, because it will. And then, fall 2019, if you do it again, all of a sudden you're going to have -4 by the time you get there if you don't take these preventative steps. So it's really just a problem that's just going to grow unless people kind of start doing this stuff in order to prevent it. So thank you. Please reach out to us, Natalie Roomba, Andrea Cohn, or Kyle Mossman for any kind of Canvas questions, or ask Canvas support if you need help deleting or importing content. Thanks.